Okay. Hello. Rule number 8 and then I'm talking about house rules now, and is about protecting the house. So I'll mention three things: Under Armour, Florida, and McKenna Haney from high school. So if you don't know anything about anything, just know that if you're trying to gamble your money away, the house always wins. Know if you're trying to go somewhere else, you can go outside if you want a breath of fresh air. You can go travel. You can go see the rainforest. You can go travel around and maybe hike in Patagonia. But at some point, you gotta sleep somewhere. And if you just try to end up sleeping in a tent, just know that you probably won't have the best night's sleep, at least on your back, because you probably want something with at least a little bit of support, like a Tempur-Pedic. So keep that in mind as you travel. Well, I'm not gonna say travel, but as you consider your outdoor activities that you like and are comfortable with. I know Sam Lombardo's an outside man, or outdoors man. I mean, he does love outdoor sports like hunt, and I don't know if he fishes, but my dad was big into fishing, so he took me on a chartered trip in Virginia Beach. So that's cool. I know I love hiking, but more specifically trekking. I did two things. I went hiking in Patagonia and Torres del Paine National Park, and I went trekking in China in this place called Three Rivers Gorge, which is really cool. The Three River Valley, I think it's called. But that's just an interesting experience. I also did a summit to Kilimanjaro, but at the last minute, I changed my mind and thought, you know what, I'd rather do this with friends. So that was like a defining moment in my life. I was like, you know what, I don't want to reach the peak, because the peak for me means being with friends, and if this is like symbolic of something, the only thing it symbolizes is that I need friends and I don't want to die alone. So that's what that epiphany was for me. Anyway, my what was I gonna say? Oh, I don't know. Oh, the house rules. Rule number 8. I don't know if I said it out loud or not, but the rule is don't be great. Just be yourself. Don't try to be like a god. Obviously, just be your fucking more regular self. Like, don't worry about your mortality because you're human enough that you'll die if you suffer a mortal wound. And don't worry about your immortality because it's really enough that you've been immortalized by any race, then you're just an immortal, alized person, but not an immortal because the Greeks already beat the Persians. Hashtag Leonidas. Also, they do practically ways to die, and I did already reserve dibs on being a Greek mortal, or at least a Greek non-immortal Persian, or at least a non-Persian immortal at that point in time. So I hope that's locked up. But other than that, I do want to say that certain things do last forever. Some things will literally consume your entire eternity. Some things will throw you for a loop infinitely, possibly even, until you figure it out. Some things will be standard chartered. Some things are just fun. Some things are cool. Some things are work. Some things are strain. Some things are pasta, and there's a church for that. It's called the Church of. Oh, did you guys even know that? I didn't know that you knew that. Huh. Some things are sexual. Some things are just innuendo. Some things are just a misunderstanding. Some things are cool stories. Or some stories are cool, like the underdog story of the century, like Dodgeball, the movie Dodgeball. Have you ever seen that movie? That's a cool movie. I love that movie. One of my favorite things in that movie is Christine Taylor, because I'm a guy, and Christine Taylor's just the greatest girl. I don't know. Also, I love Ben Stiller movies. I love Ben Stiller because one of my favorite movies is The Secret Life of Walter Mitty. So, also a great thing. So, just saying. Anyway, I love many things in life and on Earth. I love watching movies. I love the media, arts. I love. I'm trying to get more into art. I'm trying to get into painting because I want to do like this huge mural in my. I really want to call it my master bedroom. I think I might still call it my master bedroom because it is like traditionally like the size of like a master bedroom. But I want to get more paint. I want to have like more artsy stuff going on like in my room too. Maybe I'll like do some artsy stuff up my loft too. I don't know. But anyway, this is definitely a really artsy city. So if you're a creative person, you should definitely come here and just let that creativity flow. Don't let the preconceptions of the world or the dogma of your father or the men before him hold you back. If you want to create something or succeed as the person you were meant to be, you have every right to do it here in New Orleans. I promise you that. So, because this is America and I know there's nothing holding you back. So, if If you have any doubts about anything in regards to what people will do to judge you, this is not to say the judges. We love creative people. I definitely, I mean, I don't know. I don't know if you can see from there. I have a tattoo on my neck, and immediately I was like debating one day, like, when I get tattooed. I was like, you know what? I'm definitely, because I've seen like, I was watching Deadmau5 the other day, and I love Deadmau5, and like I thought about like what direction I want to go in my life. And, like, do I want to be like a person who's like expressive or like plain? And I thought, like, you know what? I want my body to be a representation of me, or anyway. I decided to go the bold path and go, you know what? I'm gonna get a tattoo because I feel like there's something that represents me that I want to stand out. So I did, and immediately as soon as I put that on there, it's like symbolic of, you know, I'm never going back to the corporate life. I'm never walking down the path again. I have at least one visible tattoo on my body. So there you go. I love it. I'm never looking back. I have no regrets. So there you go. Me, it's just how I light up my world. Like lightning only strikes once, and man strikes hard. It's like the Omicron. So anyway, the idea, though, is that if you want to be great at something, be great at painting, be great at art, be great at brewing craft beers, be great at telling your lover you love her, be great at giving advice, be great at talking on YouTube like me, or be great at music, be great at public speaking, or at seminars, or at giving TED Talks, be great at corporate events, or if that's even something you can be great at, be a great corporate executive, yeah, or be a great leader or a great inspirer or whatever it is. Just be that, but realize those are all human roles. So don't try to be anything other than human, because that's the best thing you can be on Earth. That is like the first that is like the race that gets the advantage every single time. When someone's like, hey guys, what about dogs? Should we try to like interbreed with dogs? And like, no, you should get a girlfriend, man. Come on. Anyway, human is definitely, if you have never seen anything about the food chain or anything, know much about biology, human is like pretty much the top on the food chain. Because like if you want to go to the zoo, if you want to see like, there's like all these animals in Africa, there's like lions and tigers and bears, but you can just go to the zoo and see them all. Be like, you can even go drunk, you can even like bring churros and you're like, oh honey, look at that thing in the cage. Oh man, this is great. You know. But anyway, also if you want to go, obviously you can't try to eat lion and tiger. That's illegal. That's poaching, because that's not like that kind of stuff. I was gonna say, if you want to eat like an animal afterwards, you can go to like the burger shack, the Shake Shack in the CBD and get like a green or I'm just thinking just a burger, but I think the logo's green, so I don't know. Or maybe you can get like a hemp burger or something like that. I don't know if they sell hemp burgers there. I have to check the menu. You can get a green, like organic green kind of burger, or an eco. It's not ecologically green. It'd be like environmentally green or sustainably, organically green. That's what it would be. It'd be organically green, like organic green burger. So if you could find one, maybe not a Shake Shack, but or maybe you just order one online or go to an alternative hemp shack place, or just maybe you can fly to Bali sometime, see if you like the vibe there, and you can probably get an organic hemp burger in Bali. The vibe there is very conducive. You'd probably be able to get a hemp burger in Bali. So anyway, I will say now that if you ever doubt the greatness of humankind and of humans, you should definitely just check out YouTube, because there's so many cool things, channels and stuff to check out. Check out Red Bull, check out GoPro, check out these people are awesome. Check out this video I saw called 365 Days of Awesome, which is like people just doing awesome stuff. You can check out my videos too. I do some pretty awesome stuff. I don't know if it's comparable or if it's capable of being compared, but it's also awesome in my opinion. So I also would say just read a lot of blogs. Just find the thing that interests you, that fascinates you, and it's like, I want to do this. I want to be good at this. I want to excel at this. And just seek it out and find out where you can do it, how you can do it. I read a lot of blogs. Read or how about this? Make a bucket list today. Find out the things you want to do that just like inspire your world, inspire you to feel alive, to be like a person and not just like a robot or like a corporate zombie or like a weird like sex machine who just like only turns on at the thought. It's like a Pavlovian dog, but like a little more in 2020 when Tinder exists. that just like turns on at the sight of like that booty. I don't know. You try to like incorporate like what you want to do into your like mentality of like, okay, I gotta like work towards this direction in my life. So get that direction locked down. Get off of Tinder to at least the point where you can talk about something other than your penis. Because if you can only talk about your penis and not your life goals at some point in time, you're probably too shallow to be able to handle the depth of another human being. So, just some advice. Also, but that being said, if someone wants to bring that booty over here, I'm not gonna say no, but only because of my job technical application. Temptation could technically be considered porn star because no one says it's not. Anyway, my objective. I don't know. I'm just saying words now. My objective point out of maybe to this whole video, I guess, is that you should rule your own world. And if people watch you on YouTube and go, "Oh, man, this guy rules," then that's just a cool like mad prop from that guy. But you should definitely, at least, don't be like, "Oh, well, I'm superior to him." Then you should check out his channel. Maybe he's good at something else. Maybe he's like Alan Gasper. He's like just a really like quiet kid you never knew that well. Maybe he's like really like knowing of like crafts and like artists and like pieces like you might find in like a bedroom. Like really cool, just like toys, but like from like a different kind of era, and that's just like a cool thing to be aware of. I don't know. Like I used to watch. I don't think this counts as rambling, but I used to watch ASMR videos on YouTube, and like one of the most fascinating videos was ASMR Request when she'd like talk about. She did this thing called Throwback Thursdays. She'd talk about like the coolest just like stuff in the '90s. I just like love watching those videos because like some of the stuff I never had in the '90s or like grew up watching. Like I never really was like that big a fan of Back to the Future, but I think I've seen it like once maybe. And it's like I know like the basic plot of the movie, but she was like showing me like all these like cool like props and souvenirs in the movies that people got. I was like, wow, that's so cool. And I don't know, it's just like one of those awesome things. By the way, I was huge into Pokemon when I was growing up, so that was like the main thing I was into probably in the '90s. That and Eminem and well, I'd say the CDs my sister was into because that's like my only. That was like my first like exposure to music because I was too young to just like go to Borders Books and Music, which is the place I shopped at, and buy like music CDs because I didn't have a job when I was like 7. But she like shared her CDs with me, and then it wasn't until like when I was in elementary school and like Cannon Max School District when I started to listen to my own music, and I just got on one of my sister's friends like told me about LimeWire, and I could just go on LimeWire and just download like all the music that I could find. Which funnily enough, the first music artist I ever listened to was Weird Al. And I don't know, because my friend Nick Schnur listened to Weird Al, and I was just like, "What music do you listen to?" Or somebody came up with it, say, "I listen to Weird Al," and I was like, "Oh, well then I'm gonna listen to Weird Al because I don't know any other people to listen to." So I just checked out Weird Al, and it was like a really amusing artist. So that was like what my iPod metaphorically had on it when I was those ones at the door in elementary school. But since then, I've definitely progressed through my music interests. But anyway. Hope you're having a great day. Hope you have a great life, and I hope you're a great person because I'd love to see what you're great at. I'd love to see you excel, and I'd love to get to painting my wall at some point. So I'm gonna get back to you guys. But anyway, see you later.